So initial check of volumes, let's press play. Okay, the Roland MC-808 D-Beam controller. Quick explore, what does it do? In context, it can do a number of things. Currently, to select it, you just press whichever type you want to use, which is SOLO SYNTH, Turntable or Filter. What does that do? Well, on SOLO SYNTH, once it's selected, you choose then a noise to use with it. So it's a bank, and then one of the sounds. Put in a note that you want to base it off. You've got a free scale, or you can go to chromatic, and you can go either 2 or 4 octaves in range for it, and you then got a level in the mix according to everything else. So what does that sound like? Well, with this one, it sounds like this. Like that. Okay. Change the note here. So if I change here, I'll go lower. There we go. And you can choose the turntable version, which, if you notice, no sounds play at the moment, obviously, but the beats per minute here, currently 80.5, and it goes up and down, so that would be like, yeah. And with the sound, things to think about are, at the moment I've got a light pointing at this area so you can see what's in it, because if that's not there you can't see what's in it, but that affects how the D-Beam works. So if you notice, put it back on there, 81.5, if I cover that light it drops down, but I'm not using the D-Beam, so with no light on it it still works, but with light on it it changes. So if you're in an environment where the lights change or they flash, that will affect the D-Beam. And you can use that to your advantage or not. It's totally up to you. So there we can go up. There we go. And there we go, sorry. Next type, control both. Up and down. Go to the filter, so we'll go pitch down. It should probably be better here. Down there. All mute, which means if you're playing at the moment with the light on it, it'll go to all mute, as in it'll mute literally all the tracks if you put your hand over it. BPM down. You can change the lower and upper ranges for how sensitive the D-Beam is. That would be, so if I put that there and change this up to 20, and then, so we've got 71 to 78.5. Yeah, with a range that's limited. and 43 up to 76 or 77 depending on how bright the light is on it, for the range. Okay, and there we go. The solo synth will play in addition to all the other stuff that's going on. So at the moment, let's have a see what's muted. Nothing. So there we go. 6 is the sax. Yeah. So yeah, you can choose any of the user banks for the solo synth. And there we are. So that's the D-beam. There are uses for it if you find that interesting, and you can get creative. You can also use it as a final thing, which I can't demonstrate because I've not set it up. If I go to there we go. The ARP, you can use it as a an extra voice playing an arpeggiator in the background. You've got channel aftertouch. The bend up and down is dependent upon what channel you selected. So if we select that channel 6, so I'll mute everything else. Maybe I'll leave 10 on because I can alter that as well. So I'm selected on channel 6. So if I want to select channel 10. So you can hear it's altering it up and down there. You can have it just up or down. But that is on the selected channel. So let's have a look at what's 2. Right, so let's play that. So that's the bass. Up. So you can alter it like that. There's also a control change, so you can edit the control change number for different parameters. That might not work on that voice. There we go, control change, bend up and down, aftertouch, glissando. So you can get some interesting effects. There we go, ad-lib. Turn that off. And on the synth, you've got lots of different options. To choose from. Don't know what kung fu is, but that plays in addition to all those voices, so that should answer the question about using the D-beam voice. It is a 17th voice, and I haven't found a way to route the solo synth through the effects. I will look at that and see if I can find out how to do it, but this is D-beam for now. I think I covered everything. Yeah, I'll do a final example of adjusting tempo and or pitch of the playback, just so that you can hear how that sounds on the preset pattern. let's go to a different preset pattern, come off the D-beam. Let's go to, I'm going to set, why am I still on D-beam there? Pattern, that's why. One of my ways of messing up here is by forgetting how this thing works. So although we go here and we press these buttons to get it to work, when we deselect it, I forget to press pattern to bring the focus back on pattern. Let's see what this one sounds like. Right, so that was on glissando. Right, so this is BPM up. If you can hear that, gosh, that's terrible. Pitch down. There we are. Yeah, it's not a limitation of the machine. It's a limitation of me because I don't generally use it due to the fact that light can affect the setting. So it's fun, but only in a controlled environment, and I prefer to use another MIDI controller to do that kind of thing that's controllable. Hope you enjoy it. This short-ish explore of the D-beam quickly, and I'll maybe do some more in the future on some other things.